Hey guys, it's Rabbit. I'm back and I'm gonna do that one doll tag with Oscar tonight. I'm sorry it's kind of dark, but he's kind of a dark skin color, so it works. But it's like 9 o'clock. um, so first off, Oscar's full name is Oscar Forrest Bear. It's a very earthy name because he's a very earthy guy. Oscar is spelled with a K, just to mix it up, because I actually have another character that I'm not gonna have as a doll, but in my writing, London and Charlotte's father's name is Oscar, so it gets a little confusing writing it down. So I decided to do the spelling a little bit different. Um, Forrest, I know, like, I didn't want his first name to be Forrest because of Forrest Gump. I didn't really want there to be a connection there, but I really like when I think about the name Forrest, it's actually really cool. Like it's kind of I mean obviously it's woodsy and stuff like that, so it was cool. Bear is actually a real Native American last name around here, and since he is like part Native American, um, that kind of went in there too, and I just like the nickname Bear, so it's just cute. So that became his last name. And actually, he gets called Dr. Bear a lot, which is pretty adorable. Um, the second question is the doll sculpt, and why you chose it. Oscar is a Limhwa To.m sculpt, and I didn't really plan on getting him at all, actually, so that's why his character isn't meshed into my story quite as well as some of the others yet. I'm still kind of working on that, but I found him secondhand, and I don't have any other tan dolls, and I just like he is so beautiful. Like I saw him and he was a really reasonable price, and I was like, oh my god, I want that. So he's here, mostly just on his looks alone. He's just gorgeous. And the skin color. That's why I bought him. Um, 3 is how long have you had the doll? He's like my newest doll besides Quentin. I got him in September of last year, September 24th, I think. I know it was right before my sister's birthday. The sculpt pros and cons. Pros, he's definitely like gorgeous. Like I really like this sculpt. It's pretty versatile. Um, I have a friend online who has one as well. She bought hers after I bought mine, and hers looks a lot different than mine. So because he's got short hair and stuff too, but not just that. Like his face up and everything he looks very different. So he's pretty versatile and just freaking gorgeous. I love like the sculpting in here. His belly and everything is really nice. There's a lot of attention to details. He has really gorgeous like hands and fingernails and stuff, and his feet I think are pretty too. Um, but cons, he is all single jointed. Like he's single jointed in here and in his knees, and he cannot pose worth a damn. He that's not true. He can sit and stand very well, so that's not entirely true. He just can't really like hold his hand like up here. It will only go up to here, and so I mean it's not that bad. And his wrists get some fair movement and stuff. So, but out of all the dolls that I have right now, I guess him and my Zoldol Love are like the only single jointed ones that I have. So they're like pretty much the poor posers. His knee joints also like kind of get twisted around in there, so I'm glad that he really never wears like full length pants so far. But yeah, let's see if I can show you. These knee joints, they like lock into place right here, and you have to like pop them back in like that, and it's really kind of a pain in the butt. So if you're not into single joints, you wouldn't have the patience for this doll. um, Number 5 is tell us about the face-ups and mods to the doll. He's only had one face-up. When I got him, he was blank, and this is the first face-up I've given him since I haven't had him for very long. I was actually really pleased with, because I've never done tan skin before. I was really pleased with how easy he was to work on. Most people, like, I've seen in, like, forums and stuff where people charge, like, double or not double, but you know, like more to do face-ups on tan skin dolls, and I'm like, why? I thought he was really easy to work on, but because you didn't really have to add that much color to him, it just was easy. But he doesn't have any like modifications yet. I kind of contemplated like giving him little ear piercings, but I'm not sure if I'll do that yet, just because he's got such long hair, it kind of hides him. So I don't know. We'll see. Um, he does have tattoos. He's got this one here, and then he has the uh, the Reiki symbol. Whoa. The Reiki symbol on his arm right here, which you can't really see unless I twist his arm unnaturally. And then he has the Hamsa hand right there. I might give him some other tattoos as well, but I'm not really sure. That's kind of the extent. He has like a quote one that I want to do somewhere, but maybe I'll do it on his back, or I don't know. I don't like putting tattoos where nobody's ever going to see them. That's my thinking song. Where was I? Oh, let's see. Sorry, big pause. Number 6, how has your doll evolved? And I can't really answer that because he hasn't evolved much, although I do feel he's going to, just because I'm not entirely like solid with his character yet. Sorry, I'm retarded right now. I'm not really solid with his character right now, so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna change about him. So we'll see. How has your doll changed? Oh, number 7, your doll's favorite prop or clothing, something that only belongs to this doll. Pretty much all of the clothing that I made for him, because of his size, like, belongs to just him, and his style is, like, very, actually, this is Silas is what he's wearing right now, but he's very, hippie, so, he has, like, all this bohemian type, like, linens and things like that he wears. But his size is also bigger than my other, like he's SD 17 and my other guys are SD 13, so his pretty much everything he has belongs to him. But as far as like a special like trinket type belonging yet, I don't really have anything yet, so we'll see how that goes. But I don't know. I have ideas for things for him for props and pictures and stuff like that. Number 8 is, how is this doll related to your others? He is not related by blood to anybody, but he is best friends with Lakota, and he's close with Silas and also Ren, who I don't have yet, but Ren and Lakota are like his best friends. So Silas is kind of in with that group as well. Number 9. What plans do you have? I don't know yet. Obviously I'm going to make him more clothing. Maybe his other tattoo. He doesn't have any shoes, which so far has been like totally okay with him because he likes just kind of going barefoot. I like looking at his feet anyway. But yeah, I haven't really found a shoe style that like would go. It's not like he's gonna wear sneakers or anything, and he'd actually probably wear like some leather moccasin type style boots. But I have to get leather working tools because the leather that I have is like really hard to sew unless you have like a leather needle thingy. An awl, is that how you say that? Anyway, I think that's what that is. But last question is list 5 quick facts about their character and personality. Oskar is a holistic healer, not like crazy way out there like some people. A lot of his stuff is also based in science and herbalism and stuff like that. He's kind of a apothecary. We don't really use that term anymore, but he's kind of like old school, old world, if you will. He is also a Reiki healer. He was raised by a deadbeat mom who really like ignored him, and he has some abandonment issues over that I'll have to work that into his story. Um, he raises goats and chickens. Chickens. Sorry, I'm goofy. Um, his I think he has at least like 7 or 8 goats and a bunch of chickens. I can imagine him having like those weird silky chickens, those like afro chickens that are all like super furry, just because. Um, he he lives like up in the mountains, but he has indoor plumbing but no electricity. Um, he probably has a generator just in case because he is running sort of like a healing center. He probably needs electricity every once in a while just for his guests and whatever, but he probably has like a generator for that. Um, he dabbles in blowing glass apparently. I forgot I wrote that down. Good for you, Oscar. That's really cool. It's really lame when you forget stuff about your own characters. Like, whoa, that's surprising. Yeah, he dabbles in glass blowing, which is really cool. Which probably means he makes some of his own bottles because of the apothecary thing. So maybe that's why he just really likes glass bottles. I gotta get him some little bottles of stuff. They actually have some apothecary like kits and stuff like that for his size on Etsy, and I noticed I was like, oh, I gotta get one of those. So maybe that's a plan that goes on question number 9, I guess. Plans for props and stuff like that. Also probably some like anatomy like pictures and like scrolls and just neat things like that. So he's actually gonna be really cool prop wise, but I gotta get a new camera because my can't really take very good pictures with the camera I have right now. So it's a little belly button. Anyway, that's about it for Oscar, and I will be back eventually, maybe next Sunday, for another video with another one of my dolls. So I will see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoyed watching this really goofy video, and have a good night.